Sonic Forces.
No. That was the first thing you had to say.
Yeah.
Sonic fans never change, never change.
Oh, I like that stream thumbnail.
Yes, that's my thumbnail style now.
But I like how it's
not notice.
You like the purple.
Stop bullying.
That's for girls.
Purple? Purple is a good color.
Right. Well, I guess pink. I guess if I did pink, it would be very weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of like darkish purple too. I think. I already forgot. I plopped it together in like 5 minutes. This whole stream is just lazy.
Is it really, though?
Yes.
I think you're lazy.
Well, I am because I'm tired, but yeah.
Oh, facts.
I just had this impulse to do a stream.
I had this impulse to get into your bed.
I would prefer you don't.
That didn't happen, obviously, but... Well, you don't know if it didn't or did.
Mm-hmm. They should remake this game as well. But that's never going to happen.
Effort?
It was
What do you
bound
want
to
that for?
happen.
I really don't feel like Crash's animation in the Insane Trilogy is smoother than on PS1 either.
No,
No.
well, I was playing it and I thought that it looked a little more choppy, 30 FPS,
Like that-
than
like-
the originals do.
Like the slide jump, so it doesn't look as nice.
Yeah, it's also just the overall movement feels a little sloppier. Not sloppier, just the animation seems a little less smooth than in the originals.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so is the update finally at 60 FPS or no?
Nope, only on
thought
PC.
Oh.
Like even the
People
Xbox
like Jeff
One,
been telling me it's 60 FPS.
even the Xbox
Oh.
One X is for 30 FPS, but it is native 4K, so yeah.
I'm buying an Xbox One X now.
It looked great though with HDR. That really made a big difference, I thought.
What does that do?
It's just basically a technique to make colors more realistic. It allows for a higher contrast than SDR.
You see, Jeb, all you have to do is just ask, you know, instead of just being like, oh man, what if he thinks I'm an idiot if I don't know?
Well, RZ's different than a certain other pair of pingus.
That was still so funny when EXO said that. He was like, well, Jeb always comes to me for footage quality, and don't listen to that snake Retropolis zone.
Oh my god. Where's my Mega Man X9?
Oh, X9 in the vein of X1 up to 4, I guess, would be cool.
You see, if X9, if you want X9, buy the X Legacy collection. I don't want to. All right, you're not getting it.
I am buying the X Legacy collection, for sure.
Are you going to stream it?
No, why would I? Because I've done an entire marathon of all those games. Fuck you.
Not X7.
I don't think I would ever want to play that game again.
Give the fans what they want to see.
I don't think I would ever want to play that again. What reviews next? Well, if we're talking about like core main retrospectives or analysis, then I would say Mega Man X8. But it's not like the upcoming video. I'm trying to get out some smaller videos first, and then I'll do X8 as in like a full review that you always expect from me.
Are you doing a collection for X8?
Probably just the original and the collection.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, chip. Oh, I was saying, are you going to like review X8 first or after you review the collection?
No, after, because there's no way that I'd finish X8
RZ is like the integer scaling is just that hideous.
I mean, you agreed that it looks really bad.
Yo, I do. I just think it's funny that you don't like it. But you hate it so much. I think it's just funny.
Because it really does look horrendous. It does.
Yeah.
Like, even those FMVs look really bad. I thought you agreed with that too. That, like, the FMVs look really cheap.
I also don't like the art style of X, whatever it's called. X8.
Have I done command mission? No, but I'd be willing to, since I've recently been on kind of a JRPG role, I guess, so would be cool. I played and loved Final Fantasy IX, so at least I have a base of comparison for command mission.
Your opinion on that would be interesting.
Yeah, because your review was just basically, I don't know what RPGs are about, this is just my thoughts on it, here you go.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. But RZ could actually give us some real analysis.
Have you ever played the Mega Man Zero games? No, I have not.
I have, but I'm just denying my subscribers the videos.
Yeah. If you want reviews for that, go to Jay's reviews. He'll have them by...
He'll have them by tomorrow.
By the holiday season. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, facts. I thought you were gonna say, oh, they're out now. Oh my god!
Why are you... That's ear rape right now. I guess I'll just start. Yeah.
RZ, I went to Jay's channel, and there was nothing there.
Just stupid TCAU videos.
Get this out of my feed.
Do you intend to ear rape everybody the whole stream through?
Yes.
Fuck. Well, off to a great start with that one. But
RZ, don't use that word.
What?
The R word.
The R word.
What?
Women wouldn't like it hearing that. It gives them bad memories of how bad men are.
I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. Maybe it just flew over my head what I said.
Ear beep.
Oh. Get over it. This game is so damn good. Have you ever played this one, Jay?
Yes, well, for like 10 minutes, but it's actually like, seems like it's really good.
Yeah, it's their first try, too.
And
TGX
loves it.
He's playing as Poopanunu, man.
Yeah, I'm playing as Dingodile because he's got the fastest, I think, top speed along with Tiny, and in courses like this where there's really not a lot of sharp turns, you kind of want that to get maximum speed. In other stages where you have a lot of tight corners, you would want to pick somebody more balanced. Like some of the later levels, I think it's called Engine Lab or whatever, has some really tight turns. So in those cases, you would be better off picking Crash.
Right, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock? For me,
RZ,
it's like...
are you playing on authentic hardware?
Why'd you even ask that?
Yes. When has it ever been different?
That time when you bilinear filter emulated X1.
What? Did I? Well, yeah, I did do that, but not in recent times. But I didn't do it in the same way as you are talking about right now. I did it more professionally, if you get what I mean.
If you did do it that way, I'd never look at RZ the same again.
This isn't Sonic.
Well, no. Fuck Sonic.
No, this is just a better race.
Well, if you want Sonic, go watch RZ's Sonic CD review. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, nobody did.
Cha-ching.
Well, no. A lot of people did watch it, but it didn't do as well as I was expecting. Maybe it was just the part thing that people didn't like or whatever. I'm still
No, we
not
want
sure.
parts we don't care about. Get it right. We want big videos for Sonic.
Still don't know if I should be continuing with that or not. Haven't decided on that yet.
We'll see how your X Legacy and Final Fantasy stuff does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Someone asked, how come you don't like X2 OST? Retro, it's my favorite of the whole X series.
Why don't I like the X2 OST? I think for me it's just a lot of the instrumentation sounds kind of bland, I guess.
Yeah.
Like some of the compositions are really good, like Wire Sponge, that's great. But it's just kind of a weak instrument set, if that makes any sense.
Also the loops.
Yeah, they're also really short.
Complete my time on this track. Now you'll face Oxide.
That's like literally I think the core thing that makes me like X3 music more than 2.
Yeah, well, X3 also has pretty bad instrumentation, I find. Not horrible,
Yeah.
but it sounds kind of ear grating. I wanted to say ear rapey again, but I know you'd get on my case, so I made ear
Oh no,
grating.
It's offensive.
But yeah, this game, really good. I think what I like about this one, most of all, is the drifting mechanic is just so satisfying, because basically there's this bar that builds up at the bottom right corner, and the further it is to the max, the more boost you get. So it is always a risk versus reward kind of thing, where you can activate it early and get less boost, or you can try to get it on the last possible moment and squeeze out even more. And it does make a substantial difference, especially when you're racing this guy over here, Oxide. He's infamous. Infamous difficulty to beat him. But I've done it before, so I could probably do it again. Why not? But yeah, I'm the only one of the group who's played this one, like of the people that are talking right now, so don't expect a lot of commentary and discussion on this game, because the other guys
Until TGX arrives.
until TGX arrives, because TGX really
Guys.
loves this game as well, for good reason.
Until then, just expect a whole bunch of Mega Man X and Sonic memes.
What's up? I think I'll close my window, because I don't think everybody else in this neighborhood needs to hear me talk.
I will say that this is what year did this come out?
1999.
Oh. Yeah, I like how it looks.
What? What were you saying, Jeb? Sorry.
I like how CTR looks. The graphics.
Yeah, it's basically just Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
style. Looks a little more flat than the other ones, but that's expected since it's more open stuff.
Yeah. And oh, I got a DM.
Oh. Yeah. So what if
It
people
actually
like
it
Frank
reminds me a lot
were
of
to
Diddy
join?
Kong Racing. Oh, what if people like Frank were to join?
Yeah. Retro, I have lots of respect for you. Well, thank you. I try my best to make the best videos I possibly can, and that's all I pretty much do.
Yeah, the way how it like shows the level when you like hover over it reminds me a lot of Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah. Well, this game took a lot of inspiration from that game, so... They even had a test level based on the first track from Diddy Kong Racing, I think.
Really? That's
Yeah,
kind of cool.
to test the engine. Because they didn't really have any track designs yet, so...
Diddy Kong Racing is like, I went back to that, and just like Banjo-Kazooie, I feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as I did when I was a kid. Because when I was a kid, I thought Diddy Kong Racing was like the shit. You
I
know?
played it, and the frame rate was just kind of
Yeah,
blah.
and
Which for a racing game is just really distracting.
and it gets worse when you play with multiple people,
Yeah.
which is what you want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
believe it or not,
Diddy Kong Racing, one of the best games ever made.
believe it or not, CRT or CTR actually run. The exo curse is upon me, but like
Professional grade.
Crash Team Racing in 4 players actually maintains 30 FPS.
Oh. Yeah, and Diddy Kong Racing can't maintain 30 FPS in 1 player.
Well, yeah, that's because N64 games in general just don't have good frame rates.
Yeah. I wonder how the DS remake is, because I know a lot of people hate it since they cut Banjo and Conquer.
Well, let's see if you can beat my
Yep, good reason to hate
on
them.
this track.
Yeah. I don't know if it's actually bad or not, but like I know that.
What's going on in the chat right now? Yay, retro streaming? Yes, I am again. I should also finish those Super Nintendo playthroughs I was doing a while back, but I didn't feel like doing those right now because the setup was a little different than what I
got
had.
a little heated by the end.
That too.
A little
Super
heated, as in,
Metroid
like,
in particular. Ryan says, well, whatever, fuck Ryan.
Men were splained.
Okay. Well, nothing too particular. One thing I don't really like about these challenges is that even if the first... Well, not that you'd be expected to, but... Like, even if you already... The first time that you do a track, time trial, you set a time that is faster than Oxide, it doesn't matter. You still have to do it 3 times. Because first, you have to unlock Entropy. And then you have to unlock the Oxide race. And even if you were faster than Oxide the first time, doesn't count. And I don't really like that.
That's lame.
That's kind of the same as like in Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes, where if you set a faster time on your first go, then you still have to do the second mission, even though you already did it the first time.
Yeah.
Which I guess they just did to push out, you know, more playtime.
I know in SA1, when you're trying to... Because you have to do the Twinkle Circuit missions twice if you want the emblems. And the second time is literally just beat the time that you got the first time. So if you get, like, the most sick, extremely fast record your first time, you have to beat that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That's really weird. It actually threw me off. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it so hard? It was so easy when I did it with the last character.
Yeah. I think Sonic is the fastest one in that regard, or not?
Yeah.
Than I thought. But can you do as well on other tracks?
Dreamcast getting heated? No. Has the Smash GameCube controllers up for pre-order? Are you going to get any? Well, I don't have a Switch, so... Not right now. If I got a Switch, sure, then I would get them. Do the, I have the one, you know, for Wii U that they the GameCube controllers they released then. Wouldn't they work?
I think they do.
What? It would be shit if the adapters don't work because they're both USB.
I think they do.
Yeah, that would be crappy if they don't.
Oh, Frank says he's currently going for the Emeralds in Adventure 1, and that, yeah, Big's A levels suck.
Big's A levels are just plain fucking bullshit. I remember some of those missions I was stuck on for like an hour, if not more.
To be fair, some of the treasure hunting A ranks in SA2 are bullshit as well.
Yeah.
Like, actually a lot of them.
Yeah, well, well, especially those hard missions, but again, those don't have randomness in them, so those once you know where they all are, it's just a matter of doing it fast and you're good.
Tell Jay to get good at X6, lols.
Well, he did kind of suck on the marathon on X6. Still won. But you were stuck on that trash compactor for so long.
It's a fact.
When that wasn't necessary at all.
Okay,
RC.
shut up. That's enough out of you.
The only reason I lost was because of RNG, but you just sucked.
Yep,
RNG.
yep. And you lost X2 and X3 because of RNG.
No, I'm not saying that. That was funny though, X3 in particular.
I thought X2 was funny. You're like, what? Where is it? And he just keeps coming back and trying to get it, but no, it was all in vain. What did I miss? And then I was like, well, RZ, you see me not being all gay and gloating right now? Unlike you, when I was losing X1. And then Gavin goes, yeah, RZ, that should show you. And I was like, well, me and you were joining him one, so shut the fuck up.
X6 is my ultimate guilty pleasure game. I have actually completed it 9 times because I hate myself.
I think X6 is one of the funniest games in the series. I could play it any day.
Well, that's not how your review makes it sound.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, I'm never playing this game again. No, it's hilarious. Who wouldn't want to play X6 again?
To be honest, I think X7 is way funnier than X6 ever could be.
Yeah, but X7 is a game I don't get excited about. X6 is just so interesting on how it sucks. X7, yeah, oh yeah, it sucks.
Now, X7 is just pure comedic gold. That's it.
Yeah. But I'm just like, some people just rage over X7. I'm like, I don't know. X7 is not a game I could just rage over. It's hilarious.
Yeah, like when you're at the end of that sky section, of the first section of the sky level, and you're just standing on that plane for like 10 seconds, and then at one point the camera just kind of like zooms out and then it flies off, and it loads.
Just like, again, you watch those cutscenes and you're like, man, did someone actually think this was good?
Axel's model just rotating. Like, there's not even animation, they just rotated the model in one of those cutscenes.
That's what I'm saying. Is some people just think X7 is like a painful game. I just think it's just hilarious.
Well, the
Like,
load times are very painful, and the bosses go on far too long.
Yes. But I'm just saying, X7 is a game I just derive nothing but happiness. I think it's funny.
I guess.
I mean, you play X7, you're like, man, isn't that cute? They think they're making a game, but no, it sucks. Like, you know, the guy who like twisted the body around, he's like, oh yeah, I just saved like 20 bucks on the animation.
That's worth cracking a beer open for.
Like, they play Jack and Daxter's like, wow, Naughty Dog sure knows how to waste money on animation. Here, let's make a
We're
real
gonna
game.
sell anyway.
And it sells like ass.
Did X7 sell really bad?
Well, it's not like the worst X game in the series. It's probably in the top 5, but still.
Really?
And, like, top 6. No, it's the 6th best. I think it's X1, X4, X5, X6, X2, and then X7 and X2 are around the same. After, what's worse than that is X3, X8, Command Mission, the Extreme games, and Maverick Hunter X all sold way worse. Like, the Extreme games, neither one even sold 10,000 copies, and yet they made a sequel to the first
10,000?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's really bad.
But I'm guessing the games were so cheap to make that that's still considered a profit.
Maybe so, they just lifted the assets. Or just kind of recreated them, I guess.
I like to lift assets.
Well, then again, it's something a fan could do now, so I'm sure $7,000 is probably enough to make even.
That game was funny though, especially those emotional cutscenes.
I mean, I don't know why they took it so seriously. I really don't.
Me neither. I don't.
Jeez.
I forgot most of that game. I played through it for your collab review, and that was it.
RZ wins the quickie stuff.
And I don't have any desire to like replay it at all.
I don't blame you.
Is Extreme 2 any better?
I mean, it's more creative, if that's worth anything.
Huh. But is it like actually better or?
Yeah, that's better.
Good.
It's got original level design for the most part. Some new weapons, and you can play as Zero in it.
can't play as Zero in the other one?
No. Zero's like a thing you could call upon him to like do like a special move, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like
see,
the
I
thing
forgot
is,
everything.
You know how in Extreme 1 with that like game, one of the weirdest issues is how they just, instead of just having 8 Mavericks, they make 4 of them normal mode, you know, the 4 hard mode. Instead, Extreme 2 just makes 4 of them for X and 4 of them for Zero, and then after you beat that, you can combine the 2 and switch between them at any point in stages.
Yeah.
Which is an improvement.
How's X8 going? Haven't started on that yet. I played the intro stage, I beat the intro stage, and that was it. And I don't know, yeah, I played that partially, but it's really difficult to judge the game based off of just the intro stage. But I wasn't too thrilled with just being locked into a room and shooting at enemies.
I know, right? I've always hated it. It's like you rank up hit combos in like a Mega Man.
Well,
X
I
game.
mean, ranking up combos is a good mechanic, I think. I just don't see the value of locking you into a room.
And the game does it a lot. Like almost every stage, the part where you just fight enemies and make
Fuck no.
That's my thing I don't like about that one. That's what I don't like about X8. Almost every stage is like a lock you in the room with the enemies. It's like there's like a stealth section of the punishment for getting caught is you have to fight enemies, but then if you don't get caught, you go into a room and you fight enemies.
Oh. Not very, doesn't really have a lot of reward then.
No, and I don't find the level design anyway. Like I think the game controls really well, but I don't find like the level design like worth playing through over again. It's like X1 through X4. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm coming back to those. But X8, it's like the level design is just really bland.
Ah, I did it again. Fuck me. Yeah, like X1, 2, 3, and 4 I could replay endlessly, but I don't really have that desire for X5, X6, or X7.
Yeah. It's disappointing because like X5 is a lot of good, but it's
yeah, but ultimately
the levels are not
X5
fun.
does have a lot of good, yeah, but it's just the level design is just not fun.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the RNG endings, to be honest. That's weird, but doesn't
Well,
really
it's like
affect...
it's something you bring up in the review, but it's not like a big.
Yeah,
criticism.
it's not something that pisses me off when I'm playing, I guess, because I've seen both endings. Who gives a shit anymore?
Yeah. But I mean, I look at the level design, and it's just weak.
Yeah, particularly the what's his name again? Duff McWhalen.
Yes. That stage isn't just weak; it's terrible.
And that's
No,
terrible.
It's Tidal Whale.
Yay.
Duff McWhalen is terrible. Dark Dizzy was boring as hell.
Yeah.
Well, oh yes,
Grizzly
the
Slash.
Skyver. That's a boring ass stage too.
And even stages that are fine are just dragged down by Alia bullshit.
Yeah, but none of the stages really, like, impressed me in any way.
No, like Grizzly Slash is fine, Matt Rex is fine, but nothing's great.
I did like Squid Adler stage, like the mechanic with the doors, but the first section sucks, so yeah. Oxide is really slow on this track. What the hell? I'm kicking his ass. Well then. Maybe these aren't as hard as I remember. Are you going to do command mission? Yeah, I plan to. Because now that I have some RPG experience again, why not? It would make for a better video than that fucking Jace reviews video, whatever that was.
Yeah, where he like cheated.
Yeah, did you ever reveal that publicly, that Jay got through
comment.
command mission through cheat codes because he was tired of the random encounters?
You see, it was like I realized to myself that I already knew what my thoughts on the battle system already were. I just wanted to see how the story and the level design were. And the game doesn't disappoint. The level design got really fucking trash in the part where I quit on the actual hardware.
Huh. I see.
Chapter 7, the fucking sandstorm. Never forget it.
Well, as long as it isn't too long, then I can take it fine. Like, an
Yeah.
RPG is typically long, but if it's good, then I can invest that much time into it. But if it sucks, yeah, I don't want it to be 40 hours.
I don't remember how long it was, but I can tell you that the level design just gets really bad. And in addition to random battles up the ass. Whoever thought it was a good idea to just plop an X into a sandstorm and say, well, find where to go.
Did that really happen?
Yes.
So it's one of those games that has a lot of, like, obscure progression.
That was actually the only instance of obscure progression. It was just I'm in a sandstorm and I don't know where to go, and I'm just fighting random battles. And then I found this house. You have to walk north of this house, exact direction to trigger a cutscene.
Random battles are just so annoying.
It's like, who wants to play this?
But it's such an old classic RPG staple, though, so it's hard to escape.
Sin City asks if you finished Chrono Trigger.
Nope. But I still intend to sometime, yeah, sure.
Think you're fast, eh? Well, let's see if you can beat my fastest time on this track.
But yeah, I would do command mission, but I don't expect to really like it.
Is that on the cards for this year, RZ, or time later? Plan on doing that this year, or some other time, in like the far future?
I guess it could be this year, but I still need to do some other stuff, so who knows.
That's not final. That's not absolute enough.
Well, I'm not giving an answer because if I can't live up to it like a certain other person ever does, then
exactly.
Yeah, I get lynched.
That's why
so.
I never announce my plans in video form unless I have the plan already in mind.
Yeah.
Or it's done already. Like there was a time where I was thinking of just canceling the Sonic video that I just did. And I was like, well, I didn't announce that it was going to happen, so I could have canceled it. But I didn't announce it wasn't going to happen, so I could have brought it back.
I just didn't even hear what you were saying. I was so focused. What were you saying?
I was saying that, like, with the Sonic video I just did, I didn't announce it beforehand, and I didn't announce it after the fact. So I was thinking of canceling it because I couldn't get the script off the ground. But I never announced anything, so I can do whatever I want.
That script is so easy to start. Just say Sonic Lost World sucks and explain.
Well, that was actually it. I mean, I was like, how do I write this? Like, I didn't know where to start. I was kind of like going in order.
You just open it. You say, let's cut to the chase. Sonic Lost World story sucks. And there you go.
And Twip asks, where's Ratchet? I don't know, RZ, where's Ratchet?
Ratchet?
Yeah, where's Ratchet?
Where's your Deadlock review, Jeb? I want it.
I'm waiting to record multiplayer.
Well, I don't think I've ever said anything about Ratchet.
That doesn't excuse the script. Where's the script? How far have you gotten?
I've literally gotten everything except for multiplayer and the conclusion.
Oh. Where's my video?
Knuckles Channel 3 and Knuckles asks, Jay, when Mega Man ZX?
I feel like even though I said in the 2018 update video that we're doing Zeros 1 through 4 and ZX at 1 and 2, I feel like every comment for Zeros 1 through 4 will be, are we doing ZX?
Yep.
People, you're hurting yourselves by not watching the 2018 update video. You'd know everything.
Well, people don't watch update videos, so what do you expect?
Exactly. I don't know why. It's like, it's just giving you useful information.
Well, here's the thing, Jay. Think about this. People would rather just ask you in the comments so that they type up, like, a comment in half a minute, and then you can answer that for them. They don't have to listen to 10 minutes of updates. They just want to know, when is Zero coming? You tell them. But then you say 2018 update video, so they're fucked.
Exactly. It's free to access information. There's no ads. Just 5 minutes of finding out what's happening this year, and all of it's happened already. that everything I've said has come true.
Now it's just 0.
Yes.
I still think you should just make another review and then disguise it as a Mega Man Zero review, like the thumbnail, the title, then like the first minute you talk about it, and then it's like, nah, fuck you. And then you do something else.
And then it's like some video about like in Bubsy 3D. As if you haven't, as like acting like you've never heard any of these criticisms before.
I think your channel would die instantly.
Mike says Jay sounds like he's talking inside of a toilet bowl.
How do you know that I'm not?
Got him.
Jay's always full of shit, so yeah. I would expect him to be there.
Yes,
So
Jay, you lie all the time.
To be fair, Jay, you are you are full of shit a lot of the time.
That's incorrect.
That's correct.
He's only full of shit when he's talking to Gavin.
I'm full of truths.
If
Jeb,
you say
are
the
saying-
chat, you're going to get murdered.
Jeb, are you saying I'm not a truther?
I ain't calling you a
Frank says
truther.
like Jay, Mega Man 0 1-4 combo review.
And with a horrible bilinear filter over it.
I'll have it be like I'll have like frame skipping on.
Oh, wouldn't
So
it be
this first
funny?
video,
Wouldn't it
that
be
makes
funny
me
if
gross.
people
It's
said,
nothing.
"Jay, your footage quality is terrible.
Why is it? Why are there so many pixels?
Why is it so blurry?"
Jay, it looks so blurry.
And
Very
then
unprofessional.
I'll start another video. Oh, so good.
They're like actively bouncing up and down as they laugh.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, beep. I'm sorry, that was cringy AF.
It was.
I say this a lot, but it was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Like, yeah, you'd
Nah,
think
there's definitely
think-
worse.
you'd think
that I've
Marvel
seen.
was like debuting the new Avengers movie early at
Oh,
Comic-Con or
God
something.
damn
If you
it.
watch the audience,
Don't forget to buy my shirts. Oh, that sucked.
don't forget to buy my shirts.
So far, this is going very well. I remember it being very, very difficult, but
Well, let's see
it's
if
probably
you
in
can
the
beat
later
my
stages
fastest time
that
on
it's
this
difficult.
Arzee's like realizing that it's not hard at all. He's like, oh, good. Hours spent. Was I wrong all along?
So we all agree the best CTR track is Papu's Pyramid, right? I think that's one of the tracks that's just ballin' hard to beat Nitros on. Or Nitros Oxide, whatever.
I don't like it. Get it right. I thought you were a fan.
Because in Papu's Pyramid, there's this part in the beginning where you're going up this kind of like tower, I forgot what it was. And it's so difficult to nail those corners perfectly while also keeping up your boost and without crashing. That's definitely one of the tracks that you wouldn't want this guy on, but somebody like Pura or Coco, I think even, or maybe Crash is also fine. But not this guy or Tiny.
This guy writes, I'm waiting for an actually good X8 review. Well, let's see. RZ make it. RZ is going to be the guy.
It'll happen.
He's gonna
It'll
give X8
happen
the
this
love it
year.
deserves.
I can definitely say that much.
RZ is going to give it the review it deserves. A glowing review, unlike some people.
Yeah, all that J Reviews guys did was complain about retried chips.
Fact.
I will say I did not like the acting one bit of the part that I did play. It was just really weird. Axel was like, what did Axel say again? He was like, oh, be careful! Watch out, X! I might just steal your spotlight.
It was really gay, just to say.
I'm ready when you are, X!
I'm passing it.
Just thinking about those Mavericks, trigger finger it.
They transformed him from like a fucking whiny baby to try hard.
And it's really
over the
lame.
course of one game. It's not even over the course of one game. It's just like from one game to the next, he completely changed.
Yeah. And like we still don't know when Axel became a part of the team because like it didn't happen in X7.
Right, because at the end of X7, nothing ever gets resolved.
Nope.
Another reason why that game
I
sucks
guess I said in my review is that okay, at the beginning X just hates Axel, nothing to do with him, and at the end he just hates him a little less. What masterful storytelling!
It's nice that X hates someone.
Let's see what's up in the chat.
RZ really grilled X's personality.
Yeah,
in this review. It was so
Cortex's castle is also a very good stage, but also a very difficult one with all the turns in that one. Gotta nerf the complaint, dude. The problem is always Axel. Is this some kind of reference to a line in X8?
Is what?
Oh, I think that's an Axel comment. So, gotta nerf the complaint, X or Zero. Did he say something like that?
I don't remember.
Command mission is definitely after X8.
Yeah, chronologically it takes place in 22 X.
But I mean, I'm covering it after X8.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say chronologically speaking.
I don't give shit about release dates.
Oh, it came out before X8 actually. So.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about that. But yeah, just thinking about that, Jay, when games do that, like this game does, that the fact that you have to play the course 3 times anyway, even if you already would have beaten him the first time, that wastes so much time.
Yeah, they know it too. They know kids will do it.
Yeah, they know suckers like us do it anyway. But Sonic Heroes had to be the worst. Sonic Heroes had to be the worst that I've dealt with in that regard. Like, by the time you've 100% finished Sonic Heroes, you've played through each stage, like, fucking 16 times or whatever.
That's old. I don't like through stages 16.
Or 8 times. No, they have 2 missions, so 8 times,
In
I guess.
theory, 8 times.
Yeah, but if you die, which you will a lot, because the game's glitchy as fuck, then yeah, it's going to double, if not more.
Where's Jeb to get triggered by this?
Probably.
Heroes doesn't have any glitches.
Heroes doesn't have any flaws.
It's a 9 out of 10.
No.
Like,
Heroes would be a cool game if it wasn't so glitchy.
RZ is like, Jeb, what would you give the Heroes? Like a 9 out of 10.
I'll just respectfully disagree.
I love it. I just always give Jeb the Alec voice because it's just he thinks he's trying to do that. He's like, I guess I sound like Alec now.
Super effects, Jib.
Yeah, it's back in the good days, and that was funny.
Back in the days when that wasn't ruined by somebody.
Oh yeah, that was my plan to ruin it.
It was my plan to stick up for Alec.
As we all know.
What is Alec up to these days? He's barely ever online anymore.
Discord? He's on Discord, and that's where life is. We got a job, unlike you, OZ.
Yeah, Gavin. What's Gavin's job anyway?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, no. Isaac goes, oh, no.
Well, he's got a lot of right to complain then.
I sure do.
What work does Alec do anyway?
I think he washed his dishes or something.
In a restaurant?
It's like a casino.
Casino, of all things. Wouldn't it
Yeah,
be funny if Alec got gambling addicted?
That would be funny. Alec was becoming.
I wasted all my money. I put in $500, but it all went to
Alec would be the kind of guy who would actually do that. Like, would spend all of his money there. Like, because he's already like fucking putting money in like Gavin's Patreon. It's like, okay, we should really think about how we spend our money.
Wait, did Alec put money in Gavin's Patreon?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted to call his dad, like, your son is spending your money on this, and shows him the fucking actual 3D avatars part. And it's like, Alec, we need to talk about how you spend your money.
I did not expect that.
Yes, my first patron, Alec Algen. Good friend he is.
And that's his first and only.
I mean, he made it at like 300 subscribers.
Well, let's see if you can beat my fastest time on this track.
Oh yeah, Axel spits out comedy gold in command mission. That's what he does. Does he?
I don't remember that.
Probably really cringy stuff then.
It must be.
Is it the same voice actor?
Is X8? I might have been.
Is it X7 voice actor or X8?
No, X Command Mission was the first one to use the X8 cast.
Oh, okay.
Or rather, so it's,
well,
like, it's more like the Command Mission.
To give it credit, it is an improvement.
Yeah, over X7. Yeah, that shitty game.
I was put back on the job thanks to you, creeps.
No!
If you keep misbehaving, you won't get your snack.
Destroy, destroy, destroy.
Who even was that?
Vanishing Gungaroo.
Oh.
RZ goes, oh.
I don't remember a lot of it, just the really bad stuff.
Yeah.
I hated you from the very beginning.
Oh, that game sucks.
Well, that makes two of us.
Idiot.
Idiots.
Okay, I'm back.
Jeb, you're gonna laugh so hard at the X7 cutscenes when you get to that game.
I know. I think when I stream that game, I might just do it by myself so I can have an authentic reaction.
Yeah, otherwise Jay and I will be blurting X7 lines in your face all the time.
Yeah, as much as I want you guys to join, that might need to be the case.
It might be better off without us.
Yeah, I do apologize.
Well, I'll watch it back.
Where's my invite?
Well, if I'm not inviting...
if
I'm not inviting Jay or Metropolis, I'm certainly not inviting you, Gavin.
Well, no, Gavin said it in our X3 race. Me and Jay were the Mega Man X experts. It's going to be a close race.
Speed demon, eh?
4 stages behind using save states.
Okay.
That's literally what it sounded like.
So when I left, I heard some shit about me giving Heroes a 9 out of 10.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to say, but I probably said that under the impression that this is like the fucking US grading scale where 9 out of 10 is like
a good
great.
game. Oh.
And yeah. Whereas like fucking...
Because like you leave this crappy excuse.
Shit.
Oh no, I'm serious. What the fuck, Jay?
I don't know.
Like, shit all the time.
I don't know.
If you used the proper scale, what would you give it? Fuck.
Well, the proper scale being that like 5 is like
5 is
mediocre,
average, yeah.
Average.
6 is okay, 7 is good.
Well, that does kind of raise the question of what the fuck I would give a 10 out of 10. But,
Almost nothing.
yeah, like almost nothing. I probably wouldn't even dare give SA2 that, but...
At least,
Well, you would get lynched by all the fanboys.
Well, maybe I would, but, like, I'm just gonna say that I'm not, because, like, I don't want to die. Actually, maybe I do.
God damn it.
Fine, we'll give Heroes a... I don't rate games, so yeah.
How would you love the next Sonic game to be? Well, RZ doesn't care about Sonic and wants the series to die. So there
Yes, that's my answer. Now, in all seriousness, I've lost interest in Sonic, and I don't know specifically what caused it, but it was just endless debates, endless bickering, endless repeating the same points. I've got nothing to add anymore. It's like, it just doesn't interest me.
It was my classic Sonic rants on Twitter. He just couldn't handle.
No.
Well, I mean, it's like RZ. It's the exact same thing I've been thinking about. Where it's like I say, I love doing DCAU videos because I'm the one making the points. That's all me. But
yeah, but what can I say about Sonic anymore? Honestly,
every opinion has been said. Every perspective has been shared.
I don't know, RZ. Your perspective of not caring, because it's just an endless.
Well, there's perspectives. There's a videos about Sonic neutrality though too. So.
Oh fuck.
There literally are opinions about everything.
Yeah.
It's like everybody wants to chime in, and then it's, what do I say now anymore? It's not an interesting topic to cover.
Yeah.
The only reason,
like, please talk about Sonic.
like, I used to enjoy doing it anyway, even if everybody already did, but then I lost interest, and especially because everybody talks about it, that only made it worse.
I mean, like, seriously, I would like to review like the Dreamcast era games or like the Genesis games. I'm like, I'm putting it on the back burner for now because there's nothing to say.
Yeah.
I'd love to review every Sonic game, but I don't have things to say about all of them.
Well, you could just make them all in one video. Sonic spin-off games review.
All right, yeah, classic Genesis quadrilogy or whatever the fuck. We got 1, 2 CD and 3K in one video. We got Game Gear games, Tails games, Advanced games plus Battle. Giving you fans a bonus there.
Oh, no, I mean Sonic series reviews.
Fuck.
Oh, Sonic series.
What the hell?
Honestly, there are videos like that out there, so.
Like, as stupid as it sounds.
Evolution of Sonic. Let's do it.
As stupid as it sounds, I liked Sonic Mania, but I played it a couple of times and that was enough. Like,
I remember you had a lot of fun with that, but it's also not like you're like creaming your pants on Twitter about it.
No.
Yeah, and like it was fun, like for a good, honestly, probably even a month. You know, you were like speedrunning levels and
yeah, like
shit.
I really did enjoy the game, and I think it's great, but
yeah,
I just personally did. I don't know. I didn't really have a lot of desire to keep playing it.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't find the design of Sonic games that captivating anymore, because it's just a lot of like it's not like the platforming is particularly great in any of it, and the levels also aren't really challenging, if that makes sense. I feel like Sonic games never really provide a great focus on any one thing.
I think you're missing a good story.
No.
That's probably the gayest thing I've ever said, but yeah.
And if I was, it would be nothing like SA2, I'm just saying.
What is the best Sonic story to Retropolis? So?
Lost World.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Jeez.
Probably not one of those things RZ thinks about.
No. I've never really thought about what's my favorite Sonic story, because to be honest, none of them really did any... really meant all that much to me. Like Sonic, none of the Sonic games have any particularly great stories or whatever, or remarkable, I find.
That's why Lost World Story is excusable. No. Wait, I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, you can skip the cutscenes. I mean, why complain about the story? You can skip the cutscenes.
Yep.
Like,
Lost World,
what
game.
Sonic game delivers a truly captivating and interesting story if you take everything into consideration, not just gaming media, but just in general? Like, what?
I don't think there really is one. Actually, it's just more like
Well, yeah.
I just think it used to have personality.
Yeah, it had that, but like I was talking with you about this, Jeb, but when I was playing those Final Fantasy games, at least, like, they really have stories to tell. They have themes in them. They have, like, a lot of things that relate back to real life in some way, and it's a lot of, like, subtly written in that sense.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, okay. He was like, can't handle
No,
all this.
sorry, it's-
Oh. I thought you were like, can't handle all this Sonic complaining.
Can't handle all the Sonic complaining and Final Fantasy gushing.
Well, I don't think the Final Fantasy games have, like, the gameplay is, like, the best thing or whatever, because it's not. Because RPGs don't really have super engaging gameplay, but...
Well, for me, it's like with Sonic, it's not really that they're all astounding, great stories. It's more so just like, I don't know, they were really charming, I guess, for me. Like, I thought they were... No, and I thought the SA2, you know, for being a platformer, I'm not really wanting a Metal Gear level storyline.
Yeah, I guess so, but in the same way, that just makes me not really care about the story because it's not meant to be anything anyway.
I suppose.
I just don't want what we've got in some colors. That's just bad.
Well, yeah, and from, like, they've established, especially since, like, 3 and Knuckles, that they don't want the stories to just be, like, nothing. So, I mean, yeah, I kind of like it when they're not nothing. Especially because it's just, like, you know, that was what made you, like, the next level from, like, Mario. It's just, like, having something there to share and talk about, the cutscenes.
But, like, then you play something like Ratchet and Clank, and yeah, that, even if the story may not be, like, particularly amazing, it still, it has humor, and it has great dialogue and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's Clank at the Factory.
Jak 2 and 3 have stories to tell.
Yeah, and from what I was seeing in your Jak 2 stream, it looks kind of interesting.
It is interesting, boy.
Yeah.
It's like, where are stories to tell?
Ratchet's not really about the story, it's just about how, I don't know, charming the characters are, and how they kind of, I don't know, you just get to have fun with characters for like 3 games in a row. You know, it's fun. But like with Sonic, they would start to explore like actual parts of the lore, like more about the Echidna tribe and more about just the Chaos Emeralds and, you know, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Space Colony Arc, when they introduced that, they would focus on shit about that. They did that in SA2, Battle, Shadow the Hedgehog, that kind of thing. So it's, yeah, kind of a different case there, where it's not really just about the characters, but yeah, I guess I just like how much it tries as a platformer, because I don't really, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen, because I haven't played Jak, I guess, but haven't really seen a platformer that has a story, like an actual story to the caliber of the adventure games.
Yeah, I guess so.
Haven't played Sly, Jeb.
Oh yeah, are those about the characters more than the story, or
Both.
Let's see.
Principle.
I'll pick Crash this time.
Vanilla RZ.
Want to
RZ?
hear an unpopular opinion related to Mega Man? Mega Man X
That's
iOS is
something.
better than the SNES version.
I don't see how, but okay.
I'll let you have it, but I don't agree.
I mean, all I can say is I don't see what it's like the same thing, just with a worse frame rate.
And
It's
weird
not pic-
art.
It's like it's not pixelated, I guess. That's it.
Well, the frame rate is crappy too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is I'm like, okay, I guess that's fine, but I'm like, I don't know why.
I've never even played it, but it just looks shit.
I have. It's a typical Capcom lazy iOS port. Like they always
Is it
do.
widescreen?
Yeah, sort of, but it's more like zoomed in, so...
Oh my
Yeah.
god. That's bad.
Yeah, so it's screen crunch. There you go.
Yeah. Like GBA, but worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mega Man games are pretty much impossible to make widescreen unless you redesign them, like Maverick Hunter X.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Like for one, the boss rooms are specifically designed around an aspect ratio. Unless you have like one of like Flame Mammoth or whatever, which kind of scrolls, but other ones that are just static, no.
Ah, here's what you do. You stretch it. You stretch the background, but not the sprites.
I guess you could load the entire level and just show stuff outside the boss room, but Maverick Hunter X did it well. But again, that was redesigned, so what's going on in the chat?
They're talking about Zero. And this one dude saying that SA2 has a terrible, terrible story with two terribles.
Ah. Finally somebody agrees.
Yeah, if you want to give me reasons as to why, sure, but I'm just saying the... Yeah, plot holes. Oh no, there's a rocket ship inside a pyramid. When did Gerald have time to program the Eclipse Cannon to do that? I don't know. Horrible story, I know.
Yep. I'd much rather prefer Zavok. Great villain.
I mean, honestly, I was just more keen on the Sonic Lost World story. I mean, it was great. I mean, Tails and Knuckles and Amy, they all served a great purpose to the story. And
Oh, Tails did serve a great purpose. He was angry.
oh yeah, Tails did serve a great purpose in regards to the fact that he's probably like the most talked about thing about the game.
Well, Jay, it's funny because I was looking at Implants Games' video on Sonic Lost World, and he said that Tails is a rock star in that story.
What? No,
Hey,
it's
you can go
terrible.
watch it right now. He said that.
Tails is a rock star in this story. I can picture that just like that.
That sounds like something Ryan would say, like, "Yeah, you go, girl." Like, cute.
Oh, we don't take Ryan seriously anyway because he plays Golden Sun.
Also liked Forces.
Also that.
Oh fuck! I just thought about something. If I'm gonna be playing Golden Sun, maybe I won't even. Oh, well, I don't want to not have Ryan on that stream because it's like because he likes Golden Sun, but I also want to have an authentic RPG experience, live, with everyone watching.
I mean, with all two of them watching.
I know, all two of them watching.
One of them being yourself, and one of them being Ryan.
Yeah.
Pinga Pongo Ponguas.
EXO, please let me on.
Hey guys, so there was this debate about, I forgot what it was.
Like, he kept the character hostage. We want that Arch. We have to save her.
What game was that about again?
Undertale.
Oh
They
god.
kept that alternate. They kept that alternate universe Undertale character. hostage.
Shit.
We have to save her. We want that art.
I think this is a stage where it's getting more difficult again. Finally, though, because all that other stuff was so easy.
Do I want a Sonic Fighters made by Dimps? Do you, RZ?
Not particularly.
Do Dimps even still do anything?
I don't know.
Or is it just
Do I look like a man that keeps up with Sonic?
Hey, they made Crash Boom Bang, and you like Crash.
I guess. Wait, they made Crash Boom Bang?
Yeah.
Oh, hell if I know.
They made a lot of Dragon Ball Z games.
Interesting. Like, who gives a shit about Dimps?
The Sonic Retro forums.
Dim's such terrible level designers, unlike classics.
Unlike classics, unlike Sonic 2. I never had these terrible special stages.
Excuse me.
You're not excused.
RZ, get the fuck out of my stream. Wait, it's your stream.
Get the fuck off my stream with those crappy manners.
Is that Hell Jumper or King K?
Helljumper has no manners.
Right.
He would like fart in the mic and be like, sorry. Not sorry. Don't be a feminist.
Hell Jumper. That's an interesting guy, though.
That's a fact.
Like, he doesn't give it. Like, he's a. How do you put that? Like, he's like a real badass. Or thinks he's a real badass.
I don't give a fuck what the feminists say. I'm gonna
watching the stream.
People that want SA3 are stupid because we already got SA3 over 10 plus years ago.
Whoa.
Ha ha ha, haven't heard that one before.
To be fair, I don't think SA3 would really be fun, good to have. Like,
well, it would be a little better than Forza. Just a little.
No, because it would still be made by the current Sonic team.
I mean, what the fuck does the title even mean anyway? It could be Sonic Adventure 3 and it would still suck, so...
It would be,
Sonic 4
Forza
didn't
2.
quality.
Yeah, it would be Sonic 4 and Sonic Adventure quality.
Yeah.
And Sonic Adventure was already bad.
Sonic Adventure, who? I mean who? That game's aged like blue cheese.
I hate blue cheese.
I actually do. That was awful.
No, he goes, it's aged with blue cheese.
Oh yeah, like blue cheese.
I don't like blue cheese. That's cool. You just can't change villains like that.
But then Sonic Lost World and Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
No! Come on! I'm so close! So close to winning! I can't screw this up! I can't screw this up, RZ.
RZ, you're the
No!
master.
Oh! No! Oh my god, look how close that was.
RZ, I sold my soul to the devil for that. Why didn't you win?
Shit.
Oh,
God damn.
that sucked.
I had money on
Motherfucker.
this. I had
Maybe
money
I
on that.
actually got him? I don't know.
I just lost 50 bolts on this.
Would you consider doing an in-depth analysis to Persona 5? I'd like to see... I need to sneeze, but...
Possible.
Would you consider doing an in-depth analysis to Persona 5? I'd like to see your opinion on it. I've never played any Persona game, so... I don't know if Persona 5 would be like a good starting point, and then especially to do like an in-depth review on it, because I haven't played any of the other ones. So would I really be classified to talk about Persona 5?
Yes.
I mean, it looks interesting. It's a game I definitely want to play at some point, but when? Hell if I know, because I hear it's like almost close to 100 hours, so yeah.
Seriously? Holy fuck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how accurate that is, but...
Maybe it's like 100 hours to complete. I feel like I would have heard more if it was really that long.
I guess. Yeah, I hear that it's close to 100 hours, but...
But, like, did you know before I told you that the Xenoblade games are, like, always 70 to 80 hours?
No.
Hmm.
Well, I knew that people always said, yo, this game's huge, blah, 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 blah. I did hear that, but... I don't know, really big games are intimidating as fuck.
Well, to be fair, X is as big as it is because it's padded as fuck, but alright.
Padded.
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 Padded? 75% of a game is side missions? I don't know what... that's not padding.
That's great content. That's value for my dollar. I worked really hard for that money.
Some people say it's 100 hours. Well, fuck. And then there you go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That sounded like Ryan. He'd be like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
You can actually do it very well. Oh no.
Oh no.
Gay.
Like you.
Fact.
This has got to be the most soulless stream we've ever done.
It's like an EXO stream, completely sterile. We all just talk about games.
Yeah.
We're just having a conversation about games.
But that's what happens when you're low energy, I guess. I don't know why I decided. I don't know why I decided to stream when I'm not very hyper.
I just came back from an 8-hour fucking shift. And I'm beat.
Ooh. I can't even beep. I'm so beeped.
No, but like legitimately, guys, I was like falling asleep earlier. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't care for it. Where is EXO exactly? Well, funny you should ask.
He's probably tweaking the pixels.
I love the pixels.
I can just see it now. He's on Twitter. The next day, he's like, guys, I've literally been up for 24 hours tweaking pixels.
I use paint.net as a measuring stick.
I remember
That
one
is
time,
something EXO would say, yeah.
I remember a time when he and Twip were trying to get fucking...
Along.
He was trying to get... what was it in Lost World? He just wanted the good Jaggies.
The good Jaggies.
Yeah.
So there's bad Jaggies and good Jaggies?
Fuck, what was the... I know what it is, but for some reason, like, the term is escaping me. I apologize. Like, yeah,
anti-aliasing.
Anti-aliasing, there you go.
No, I crashed into a wall and that's it. Fuck.
It was yeah, they were trying to get that working in Lost World. And so, we're all on a call, and then EXO just, like, posts a zoomed-in picture to Lost World. He's like, look at that, guys. Look at the Jaggies. And we're all just like cracking up. He's like, I don't get what's funny.
That doesn't even make sense, Jeb, because if you're using anti-aliasing, you should be having less jaggies.
No, exactly. But he's the problem.
He wanted to turn it off.
He wanted to turn he wanted to turn it off.
He wants to turn off anti-aliasing.
Fuck, why can't I do it?
Or no, actually no. Okay, so what was happening was he wanted to turn on anti-aliasing, but there was no option. And then Twip was like, I'm pretty sure there's an option. And then like EXO did this method that Twip was recommending, and then he's like, he shows us a zoomed in paint.net picture to tropical coast. He's like, Twip, I still see these. He's like, look at this. It's like super zoomed in. Eventually, he did figure it out. He's like, oh.
Fuck!
RZ, that's language.
There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I need.
RZ, where's my 0 legacy collection?
Shove it up your ass.
The only thing that belongs in my ass is ships. Many, many ships. RZ, don't rage like Exio. No.
Okay. This is, it's not easy.
I'm shaking in my boots, dude.
Come on.
Come off.
Pants? What, Jeb? You want pants to come off? That's gay.
Ooh. Jay, stop putting words in my mouth.
I didn't say that. I just said I wanted the pants to come off.
Jay, I didn't say that the fans were responsible for forces sucking. I
I
just
just said that they were responsible. What's wrong with that?
Jay, I think you need to check your hearing. Get
Okay,
electrons.
I didn't say the fans are responsible. I said the fans are responsible indirectly. Oh yes, Gavin. Big difference.
Jay, I didn't say that the fans were responsible for Sonic Forces sucking. I just said that the fans were responsible for us getting another boost game, which means
And that boost games would automatically suck after generation.
Which means they were responsible for us getting Sonic Forces, which sucked.
No,
because
that's
it was
not
a
what I
boost
said.
game. All right, that's not what. It's like the Patrick wallet. Okay, RZ, I'm convinced that you and Jay just have like the chat's been Mega Man X, actually no, Mega Man 0 and ZX and shit for like hours. By hours, I mean
However long this stream has been going.
yeah.
So who can keep track of that shit?
RZ?
Yes.
No, I'm just saying that you can keep track of exactly how long the stream is.
1 hour and 20 minutes.
Oh no.
Oh no, he did keep track. Oh no, he's hot!
I don't think I'm going to keep going much longer because I'm hella tired.
I'm going to bed.
Not going to bed, but I'm just not in the mood, I guess. Like, sometimes I want to start streaming and then I'm just kind of in it and then it kind of, like, sets in. Like, how do we explain? You have, like, an entire day And then you're like, yeah, I can do a stream. And then you're into it and you're talking and you need to kind of like play and interact and talk. And you're like, yeah, this wasn't the best idea.
Maybe
Like-
it's because you're
I think
doing
I
time
made a
trials.
mistake.
Maybe it's because time trials isn't like riveting stream material. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's also just the
I just
whole
feel
problem. The whole problem with streaming too is that I always have to do them at a late time.
I feel like we peaked with the X race. I feel like you can't get a better stream than that.
Yeah, but Jay doesn't want to do it, so.
Well, I mean, like we already did an X race.
Well,
The whole
I
series.
feel like you could get a better one, and I'll give you 2 reasons as to why, but that's for another time.
I want it now, but you've already set it up. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
I'm not saying them now.
I'm not saying it.
I'm not saying it.
I won't speak. I'm not saying a peep. Peep. Oh, damn it, I just said peep.
Mom, get me some peeps from Grocery Outlet. Want 'em now. Oh yeah, I just got reminded of a time where Ratchet allegedly uses steroids in Ratchet Deadlock. That was funny.
Oh, okay.
That was just a random thing that I just got reminded of, but I forgot that happened.
It's time to blow up.
That was a good beep. I think that deserves to be in the top 10 beeps in gaming.
Did I get him? I don't know if I did.
Got him.
Let's see if I did, because that was again very close.
It looks like you got him.
Change level. Let's see. Come on, did I? Yes, I did. The last time, the last one where I was just behind him, that was not even like 1/10 of a second off. Don't know if I should continue because again, like I said, I wanted to stream, but it's just now kind of like my tiredness just setting in from the
You're
day.
going to poo-poo pyramid.
Yeah, Papu.
I know it's Papu, but I'm
Papu.
I don't like it.
Have I played Crash Bash? Yes, I have. But it's so long ago that I have a lot of memories of it, but I don't know if it's good or not.
I read Polar Pass as Polar Piss.
You're not
Yeah,
funny.
Why would they put that? Why was that? I don't know why that was so funny. I was just trying to like Gavin it, and then he goes, "You're not."
I'll give this level a crack, and then I'll call it a day.
A crack, much like Papu's butt crack.
Yeah, now you're really just
Hey,
shut the fuck up.
hey, come on, guys, and
Come on, guys, please.
guys, please. I worked an 8-hour fucking shift.
An 8-hour.
Fucking 8-hour shit. God damn it.
8-hour.
And Jay, your laugh provoked this guy into laughing.
Just laugh, just Jay provokes me into laughing.
Streaming is just such a bitch with time zones because I always have to do them in the evenings, and the evenings I am generally not a night person at all, so that just sucks. Because if I do them in the afternoon, then nobody's awake yet over there, so yeah.
Am I gonna share my thoughts on the Mega Man X Legacy Collection? No. Instead, I'm gonna not support it. I'm not gonna buy it, and I'm
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
tell Capcom to go kill themselves for not making me Mega Man games. And then when I'm given the opportunity to support the series, I'm not buying this cash grab.
I'm not paying $40 for it. I'm not paying $30. Hell, I'm not paying anything. Give me my damn X9.
I don't want to pay for that either.
I don't want to pay for that either. Right? It should be free. You owe it to me.
You owe it to us for not having a game.
Honestly, I long for a day where I see somebody like actually say this shit.
You know what also sucks, Jeb and Jay?
What also sucks?
It's also my throat, again. Like, for some reason, I just cannot seem to talk prolonged anymore. Without my voice getting tired immediately.
I think, firstly, to change that, you should stop having those nights with Ryan. Secondly... that sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Jeb, that's not appropriate commentary.
I think I just should go back to the doctor and see what the hell's going on, because
It's still happening, yeah.
well, I mean, it wasn't as bad as before, but it still sucks that I can't really talk without getting worn out so easily.
Yes, Mega Man X9 will be free with loot boxes and other microtransactions.
Jay, when we do that X1 race, we definitely need to do it at a earlier time, because
It's gonna be a long street.
yeah. I know you become more of a night owl the more you stay up, but I've been there and I don't want to go there again. And I've really changed that in recent times, and I really just need my bed around this time. Well, not my bed, but I just need to chill and calm down and not...
Need my Z-girlfriend around.
Hmm?
I just need my Z-girlfriend around this time. Then I'll be perked right to the up.
If I had one, sure.
Honestly, wishes he had a girlfriend like mine.
You don't have one.
Oh yeah, boy. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
Huggins.
boy. That fact. Yeah, you keep speaking.
So yeah, I should just... And also, it's hard to commentate on this game, so... If it's just time trial stuff.
If only we could play online multiplayer.
But you can't, so shut the hell up.
RZ. I don't
I shouldn't
appreciate
read
it.
chat and race at the same time. That doesn't work.
You should instead play X9.
Oh sure, if it exists, give it to me. Because I'm sure it'll be better than 8.
Man, 7 and 6 and 5 and 3 and Extreme 2 and Extreme 1 and Mission and Bandit Hunter X and... Oh wow, a lot of the series is not that great.
I mean, Jay, the classic series, it's got quality.
It's got consistency. Yeah, it's consistently fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's consistently great.
No, it's fine. The slide is the dash, same thing.
It's the same thing, but better. It interacts with level design.
Which is stupid. Even then, the dash does the wall jump does that. So
Yeah.
gay.
Also, I can jump out of a dash easier than a fucking slide and get momentum. So,
Classic is just not that fun, in my opinion. It's fine.
to me,
Mikado
it's-
says, I am feeling sleepy with this vid. Well, I am sleepy, so that's probably why. It's contagious.
oh god.
RZ, would you agree? I'm just like, classic series is fine. I don't know.
Yeah,
something with
it's
it-
fine.
It's just nothing great.
I like
Well,
them, yeah, but X
Like
is
Mega-
better.
Like Mega Man 6, Mega Man 7, yeah, they're fine.
I feel like if the X series, like, were a consistently good series, then it's just, to me, not even a contest, that just X is superior. And that, it's
Just
just
purely mechanically speaking, more fun.
yes. TGX is saying that he might join, assuming he can get back from the gym before we call it a day. But
Yeah, well, that ain't happening.
RZ is leaving soon. Good.
Again, good riddance.
Now Jeb and I can do our thing.
now Jay and I can do our thing where we riff on people across the internet.
Yeah, fast.
Two targets in specific.
Well, really, just most days, just one. Me, because I've been selected for this treatment.
It's a good thing the chat's so preoccupied with Mega Man.
Yeah.
Are they actually? I don't even know what they're talking about. I haven't heard the chat in ages. Me,
Because otherwise they'd be like, who the fuck is Jay talking about?
me, I've been selected.
Who the
Yeah,
fuck
I'll
is
just
it?
call it
Me,
a day.
he.
Sorry that wasn't too exciting of a stream. Just isn't the right time of day to do it for me.
Sorry, boys and girls.
Bullies. Gotta represent.
Yeah, and bullies.
Plus-
and attack helicopters.
Plus, time trial is a lot of fun, but it's also difficult to provide a lot of interesting commentary on. So next time, if I do a stream, I should probably take your damn clothes off. Somebody says they're already off, but when
Oh,
Jay and
God.
I,
Oh no, RZ is gonna announce it, so I have no choice but to do it.
yeah, I'm going to announce it, so you have to. Jay and I want to do a race of X1 with Buster only and no upgrades.
Ugh. It'll be the worst day of my life.
That'll be fun because Sigma 1 is
It's gonna be a headache.
Sigma X1, I mean Sigma 3 and Sigma X1.
Oh.
I believe the charge shot just does one
One
line of
of
damage. And if
Just
you
one.
take one hit, you fucking die instantly.
Oh my god.
So what does a non-charge shot do? Nothing?
Nothing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That'll be a fun one.
So that just means you have to take forever just to get a hit in.
That
Yeah,
sounds like
well,
AIDS.
There are definitely ways to do it, but you have to be playing top tier.
Well, you know what they say, RZ.
The-
Tears are for queers.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it'd be fun if only to hear Jay scream.
Yeah.
X6 would be a lot more fun. That fucking stream.
No.
Yes.
Like, honestly, going to... getting up to Sigma shouldn't even be that super hard. I think.
I don't want to fight Armored Armadillo again without the fucking weakness.
It's not as bad as you think it is.
Well, I also haven't practiced it. I was like, okay, this sucks. And I didn't do it again. I remember the way I played Mega Man 1 was that I kept trying Iceman over and over and over and over and over again until I beat him. Buster. That was great.
Yeah, so Jay, that's definitely happening.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Very much so, but also very funny.
Mm-hmm. If you say so.
I think it will be very funny just because you're going to scream.
Oh, fuck.
Just like that.
That was my instinctive reaction, just hearing the words. It's going to be fun.
And if you, why do people keep sending me messages? Fuck off.
Because I want to be on the street.
No, I mean... on Twitter. Fuck off. But, and when we do X1, or once we finish X1, we shall be doing X2.
Oh, that sounds
No.
like that sounds easy.
Well, that was shitty stream, but better luck next time, I guess. Let's pick a better game next time, and let's pick a better time next time, so that I have the energy. The energy.
My wife left me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with a face like that, I'd be pretty startled too. Well, I guess that's it. And
Darcy. No, Darcy. No.
well, it's not that bad.
RC had so much life to live, and he failed. What a
Oh,
loser.
definitely.
Beep, boop, beep. Beep, boop, beep. A loser. Idiot.
Loser.
Dumbass. Beep, boop.
Well, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope y'all look forward to that X1 stream. And why did you show your sexy face for this stream? Well, again, because I'm mega tired, so my eyes look like fucking whales. Like whale eyes.
And his clothes are off.
That too, because it's hot as hell, so I have to. I can't just show my fucking torso on the internet. I think that'd be disturbing.
RZ, this is making me
EXO.
feel uncomfortable.
EXO would join and be like, ooh, I could fap to this.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Race team racing.
They might not be perfect pixels, but I can get over that. But yeah, that's the reason I wasn't on. I didn't have my face on because it wouldn't be sexy in this state. I know it is normally, but not today or not tonight. We all have those bad days. Yeah. So next says, see some rage quits. Always fun for me. So Jay, it will be a disaster of a stream, but it'll be very funny.
Ay, ay, ay.
So let's do it tomorrow.
No.
No.
Fuck you.
Why do you want it so bad again?
Because it'll be funny. That's all. That's all. It'll be funny.
Uh-huh. Sure.
RZ, I thought you were busy as a bee. Busy as a bee. Buzz, buzz, buzz. RZ, review on
Well, sometimes
Sonic CD was the bee's knees. That was the distinct, this loser.
yeah. Sometimes you're just speechless at the dumbassery on display.
You can't say that word.
Why can't I not?
It's offensive.
You can't say the G,
Offensive.
Can't say the G word.
I said dumbassery. What's wrong with that?
I don't like it.
I don't know, RZ. I think, but you had another word in mind.
I said dumbassery. That's all I said.
Dun dun dun. RZ's true colors have been shown.
RZ.
Yeah. Well, go expose somebody else.
RZ's true colors have been shown.
Miss me with this roasting shit, exposing shit.
RZ, I never thought your colors would be so.
Jay, if
Right.
I exposed all the shit you said in private, you would be in jail.
Oh, that's not a fact. That is not a fact.
That is a fact.
That's not a fact.
That is a fact.
That is not. Name one.
You would at least be dead, just considering everything you say about Mega Man in private.
Yeah, the series is great and needs to thrive. I don't know why that's so bad.
Why is it that you're speaking like Gavin, even though you're just trying
Because
to...
I permanently talk Gavin now.
Oh, I told you, it's kind of part of our language.
Yeah, we talk Gavin.
Maybe, maybe those habits need to die.
You see, kind of like the funny thing is like talking like normal. I'm still kind of like talking like Gavin right now. It's just like it's like the real and the Gavin have been really emerging, and the real is kind of losing.
Steve asks, so Retropolis,
like
you
it.
doing the story or co-op? No, I was doing time trials, but we are quitting because I am tired as hell.
Is this stream gonna end anytime soon?
Oh yeah, shall I just end it for you? Thank you all for watching.
Yeah,
blame
go
Jay.
Go beep me. We'll beep.
Go blame Jay for it being.
Beep.
You really need to have the last word in, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, you ain't getting it.
Oh yeah, well I got it right now.
You ain't.